Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 of Loosely Does It. That's right, I'm your host Dave Loosley and welcome to the show that keeps you loosely up to date with all things magic. And this week I've got a slightly different show for you in terms of what I'm showing. I am a huge fan of Tenyo magic, and it sometimes gets this kind of look from people that it is toys that magicians like to collect, and you're half right, but there is some stuff in there which is really good for the real world. Now I'm going to show you one which is going to play great over camera if you do Instagram, Zoom, any Skype show, anything like that. And I'm going to show you another one that I use in my walk around set. So let's take a look at trick number 1. So that's called Dice Tower by Tenyo Magic, and I think you'll agree it's a very different kind of effect, but perfect if you're doing any of these Instagram videos, TikTok videos, because it is super baffling, and you can slow this down in slow motion. You're never going to see anything. The workings behind it are what I like to call typical Tenyo. You're going to receive this and go, oh my god, that's so cool. And that is why some magicians do say these are like toys, but at the end of the day we love toys, don't we? It is what you see on the tin. You can do the effect, but at the same time you're going to have that sort of, wow, okay, this is super cool, and it's fun to perform, So super simple, easy to do, universal. You haven't got to say anything, which is why it's great for these sort of TikTok style videos, because you can just let the magic speak. And it's called Dice Tower. It's by Tenyo, and you can pick them up at alakazam.co.uk. So on to your comments from last week's show. Thank you so much for all the support on that show. And of course, if you're back this week, you've probably already liked and subscribed to our videos. If you haven't, now's the time to do it. But let me read these through, a couple of the comments. So John Back says, great show, Dave. I think Trilogy by Brian Caswell would play well on Zoom. Great effect, it involves 3 spectators. Well, the question was, what do you think would work great over camera? And that answer, Trilogy, is a great answer. And in fact, I urge you to go and take a look at Pete's latest video on this channel. We'll probably link it on this video as well. It's called Hidden Treasures, and he does that. He performs Trilogy over Zoom, and if you haven't seen it, it's freaking awesome. So yeah, great comment there, John. I will keep looking down. People were loving the cube cards. It is just such a great effect. Tom Rolfe says, excellent performance and great effects, Dave. Over Zoom, I've been using a mnemonica stack to perform a card at any number and 3-card impossible reveal. Yeah, I mean, that is super impressive, isn't it? Anything if you can do stack work can work brilliantly over camera, for sure. That was a great shout. Again, more of you. I opened you up to ID and cube card last week, so if you haven't seen that, go and take a look at them. We also got down here, I did How's That the other night, and also Spend Pad, and I never thought of using cue cards. William McGregor said that. So yeah, I don't know what How's That is actually. I'd have to take a look at that. But Spend Pad, again, great, plays perfect over the cameras. So let me leave you a question for next week. All right, if you have got a trick that you would borderline trick toy, so you enjoy performing it because it's all super gimmicky as much as it is an impressive trick, what is that for you? For me, it's probably, apart from the 2 I'm showing you here, it's probably the Extractor, the E2. So if you haven't seen the E2, you've got to check it out because it ticks that box. But the question is out to you. What is that trick that is that also that toy gimmick that you just love performing as much as, it's impressive to watch? Right, so wasting no time this week, let's take a look at trick number 2. Yeah. was Ultimate Shocking Pen by Tenyo Magic. To you, may just look like a pen through bill, but I think that magicians have overlooked this particular pen. Now, if you're familiar with the pen through banknote, I'm not giving anything away here too much by saying you need an extra something, right? Now, within this pen, there is no extra something. What you get here will do the whole effect for you. I don't need to add anything, steal anything. It is all self-contained within what looks like a normal biro pen, but boy has it got the Tenyo treatment. It seriously has. It again is one of those ones that I would put into the question I asked you earlier. You know, what is borderline a toy and a trick, but you love performing? And this is that really. It took me ages to work this out, right? Now, this again was a long time ago, similar to the time when I purchased the dice, but I did try and look at it before reading the instructions. I don't advise that now, of course, but I couldn't find anything. It was simple as that. I couldn't find it. It was just a pen. To the point when I was like, have I just got a pen here, you know? But it isn't just a pen. There's far more to it. It's super easy to use. It does what it needs to do, but also it kind of hides just behind what looks like a normal everyday biro pen. I cannot recommend this highly enough. So you can pick these up on Alakazam now. So the Ultimate Shocking Pen. I had to check the name because it's all in Japanese on the box. Ultimate Shocking Pen by Tenyo Magic. Yeah, get one if you haven't got one. You can get them right now on our website. So there we have it, a super quick video to show you 2 effects that you're missing out on if you haven't got. You're gonna have a lot of fun with them. Please leave a like under this video. If you enjoy this content, leave a like. It lets me know that I'm heading in the right direction with the content. Also, leave me a comment. It can be anything you like, but if you want to answer that question, please do. I'm always interested in what you guys are up to and what you like. So I'll be reading some of them out on next week's show. But ultimately, like, subscribe, stay safe, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks on Loosley Does It.